Welcome everyone to episode 2 of Reputation on a Blockchain series. My name is Rene-Lee and I am gonna show you 4 different entrants into the reputation space. And before I do, I'm gonna do my intro list, just a few items that take care of for the intro. One, this channel is about the next wave of innovation in the blockchain industry, and that has to do with reputation on the blockchain or on a blockchain. Uh, we essentially talk about know me competitors. I have my own reputation startup in the space, and we talk about know me competitors. For example, I keep a list of, uh, as you can see, I keep a list of know me competitors, and I keep adding to the list because I get notifications from Google Alerts according to all these keywords. So let's go back. So you saw that list of know me competitors. We talk about those competitors, and we also for this channel, I also hope to attract the attention of the big dogs in the blockchain space. People like Olaf Carlson-Wee or Mike Novogratz or Dan Moorhead or Naval Ravikant or Balaji Srinivasan or any of those big names that may want to invest in a reputation startup. They reach out to me. So that's one purpose of the channel. Today we are going to talk about, let's see, the 4 startups that we are going to talk about are, let's go. So we are going to talk about GiveRep, Bondex, Graphite Network, and Chat3 social AI chain. Those are the 4 we're going to talk about today. And let's see, what other items do I have on the intro list? Disclaimer: nothing I say on this channel is investment advice. Crypto is risky. You can lose what you put in. Do not do. Yeah, just that's the disclaimer. I may give my opinion on things, but I'll always phrase it in a way as it's just an opinion. It's not advice. It's not a buy or sell recommendation. Um, the other items on the list are again, I mentioned I have my own startup in the reputation space. I want to keep tabs on the competition. I want to start, like, if we don't have the right answer for a reputation or a right answer or one of the successful startups in the space, I want to be aware of the successful startups in the space, and I want to attract investors and get it and again get attention mainly from the big time investors who have a reputation to protect themselves. The last item is I am available to do consulting. I'll put a link in the description of the YouTube video for Clarity.fm. It's a website, Clarity.fm. It's branded as startup advice, but I'm just doing advice for or like consulting. Just if you need any information on blockchain or anything in the blockchain industry. I've been in the industry for 13 years. Oh, with this, let's see how many years. I get going on 13 now, going on 30, close to 13. Um, it's 12 and a half or whatever. So I'll put that link in the description, and those are all the beginning items. Let's see, how long did that take us? 4 minutes. Okay, that's better, but we'll get that down in future episodes. So let's get started. All right. First up, we are going to look at. I am sick today, so I may cough a bit. First up, we're going to look at GiveRep. GiveRep is this. Okay, GiveRep is. This is the website for GiveRep, or part of one of the pages for GiveRep. Let's go to the home page and see what it looks like here. So I already have my wallet connected, and note that it's a Phantom wallet that's connected. Where is it? Let's see. Total balance. See, I don't know if they have a coin attached to GiveRep. And yeah, it is a Phantom wallet. It is a Phantom wallet because that's not one of my usual addresses. And yeah, so basically GiveRep you know, I'm going to call it a fun little application because it doesn't feel too serious. It's not too world changing. It just shows you that people are taking shots in the reputation space, and they're just throwing stuff out there and seeing what sticks. Some people are throwing stuff out there. Other people are going through a big, you know, build, a big project build. Oh, and for fun, let's look at the Bitcoin price today. Very cool. It's up to 113,000, reaching all-time highs. Very exciting time in the crypto space. But anyway, back to GiveRep. So all that you do with GiveRep, let's go to leaderboard, and basically what you do, and I tried to do it. So what you do is you tweet at GiveRep in Twitter, and so I did that here. You can see my tweet. I found one of the people that's in their database, Jamillionaire, and I found his Twitter account. Well, you just click on here and it opens Twitter, and I tweeted at him to test GiveRep. Now, all that does is it gives that person an added point, a reputation point, and that's it. Like I think there's probably more to this application where maybe there's a limited amount of reputation that you can give. But anyway, we're just doing intros. We're gonna keep this episode under 20 minutes for sure, and maybe we'll go for under 15. That would be a very good accomplishment. But a goal of this channel is just to make you aware of what's out there. So I'm making you aware of GiveRep. You can tweet at people that are in there. I think you could probably tweet at anybody, but uh, you can tweet. I also you can tweet at these people that are registered on their platform for sure. And what I tried to do is I tried to add the tweet, like manually add the GiveRep points, and then I tried to view it in my profile, but it doesn't show up in my profile. So it doesn't show up in reputation history. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in their system or if I'm doing something wrong. But you can see here on my GiveRep profile, you can see, you know, zero rep in the last 7 days, zero rep all, trusted followers, Twitter verified. So I was verified on Twitter, yada yada yada. So that's a little a fun little startup in the reputation space. It's pretty cool, and we'll leave it at that. Okay. Um, Now next up, who do we got on our list? So Bondex. Bondex I looked at, and I first went on the. Let me just look. Okay, cool. I first went on the application on my phone, and then I went on the application online. And what you'll see is it's basically LinkedIn, but they are incorporating some sort of reputation within LinkedIn, and I haven't figured out how it all works. I'm just, you know, there's a lot of these startups that you know, it's very opaque. Like it's hard to understand their goals. Like for example, where did I read? Did I read all these? What kind of token? Yeah, okay. I'll say what I understand about Bondex. It may be wrong. Maybe somebody at Bondex may correct me. Um, but basically, you have a LinkedIn. You import all your LinkedIn stuff when you oh, there you go, profile. So there's my Bondex profile. Uh, it doesn't have my work history from LinkedIn. I don't know why it doesn't have that. I imported LinkedIn. It did import my title. Um, so so there is it's you know, you can tell these products, these reputation startups in the blockchain space, they are imperfect because it's very early. Um, and it's my I actually, oh, I forgot to, I'm kind of dancing around a little bit. I forgot to say two things after the intro. I forgot to say these tokens are hard to value. Okay, because Bondex has a token. Here's their coin market cap page, and they launched their token in June. And you can see, let's see, yeah, all. June, June 3rd, and it tanked. And Bitcoin, like, one of these reputation tokens is going to catch fire. One of these reputation startups, and hopefully it's my startup. I think we have a very good chance of that. Um, and when we do launch our token, hopefully it'll be in perfect, pristine, and integrated well and all that stuff. But I just want to say these tokens are hard to value, but the next crypto millionaires will be made from the reputation space. There may be a few other industries where millionaires are made, but this is going to be one of the biggest industries over the next 10 to 15 years. And sorry, um, valuing these tokens are very difficult in the beginning. Uh, it's not as easy as Bitcoin was back in the day. That was pretty easy to value if you were early. And these will be once the right thing comes along, it'll be easy to see that, oh, this is the right answer. And the last startup we talk about today is going to show partly that. But let me finish with Bondex. See, oh, this is the page I was reading. So I was reading this page about, you know, why is a token needed? What is Bondex reputation, BDXN, and bond points? If you want, maybe I'll link to this in the description, but or just try to look at the docs for Bondex. Yeah, go to docs.bondex.app and you can look at the descriptions of the various moving parts of Bondex. But basically, it's linked in, but you have, when you refer people for a job and they get hired, so jobs portal, you can see here, you get an $8,000 referral bounty if you refer the right person to this job. So there's some innovation on the jobs front from Bondex, and if you refer the person, if depending on your activity on the platform, you get not only the reward, but let me yeah. So you get Bondex points, bond points. You get bond points for activity on the platform. You get Bondex reputation. I'm not sure when you get Bondex reputation, but I'll let you read more on that. And the BDXN token, from what I understand, that is a governance token, and they're going to give BDX token to people who have bond points according to their schedule. They have no definitive times where they're going to give BDXN to people with bond points. But from what I read, see they cannot redeem or convert it into BDXN. But I think I read somewhere in these documents that they do give BDXN cryptocurrency to bond points holders, and you can see even with my profile, you can see I have 5 bond points just for signing up. So that's a little bit about BDXN. So let's go to Graphite Network was the last thing I was gonna do. Now we touched on Graphite Network in the last episode, and I want to touch on it again and just show you, if you want to mess around with Graphite Network, you go here, you install Graphite Network mainnet. I already clicked this, and I already can go here and select the Graphite Network, and you can see that my address is shown, and I can activate my Graphite account. Now I'm going to click this. I haven't clicked this yet, and I'm just going to see what happens. So activate, something went wrong. Please try again later. I guess I'm going to have to spend some time to try. But basically, I've read the more and more of the white paper. So this is where I am on the white paper, page 7. And from what I understand, you basically you do have to pay a small amount of @G, their on-chain token, to activate your account, and then you have to go through the KYC process. And they talk about be authorized via social networks. That's interesting because if you look at the white paper, they don't talk about social networks. They talk about, to do their KYC, they talk about an email address, a person's name and physical address, and a person's identity. being confirmed with video, and those are the 3 tiers of KYC. So you can see there's like these projects are early and there's discrepancies between them. But the thing with Graphite Network that is innovative is it's a blockchain that is EVM compatible and has and supposedly, hopefully, has a one account per one address, and that's interesting because I just connected like a random account. So can I connect another random account? But I guess what would happen is you connect your account, you activate. I don't know why it's not working, but once you activate it, I'm not sure what filter will be, but once you activate it and you do KYC, then your KYC is connected to the activated address. So that makes sense. So and it's your social networks that would be connected to. So they're trying something there. It's not perfect. You know, Graphite's not perfect. Bondex isn't perfect, but it's you can see people experimenting with reputation. Oh, and as far as Graphite Network and their reputation stuff, um, I haven't been able to get a complete firm description of what they're doing with reputation on their chain, but I have read in their documents that reputation is a big part of what they're trying to do. So I'll get that in future episodes, but just making you aware, Graphite Network, GiveRep, Bondex, and finally, let's see how much time we got. 16 minutes, keeping it to 20 minutes. Um, the big thing, so I was, just before I recorded this episode, I looked at my email and I got this notification for those are the keywords: decentralized social trust, and and this looked very interesting. Interesting to me. Chat3 announces social AI chain, a new blockchain standard for reputation. I always pay attention to that word, trust, and on. So I clicked on that article, and so Chat3 announces social AI chain, a new blockchain standard for reputation, trust, and on-chain behavior. The reason, and then I read this article, and I encourage the viewers of this channel to read this article because I guess subconsciously I'm trying to keep an eye on all the potential real competitors, and this very much looks like they're on to a lot of similar things we're doing at Nomi. Um, uh, they're on to some of those things, but of course the details are how you achieve it. And the other thing is they say at the bottom, mainnet launch is expected later this year, so we'll really get to see what they're all about. But just to give you a basic um, idea, so apparently Chat3 and Chat4 PT are all part of social AI chain, and Chat3 is the identity verification mechanism. So people on the social AI chain get verified through Chat3, and they can get verified on Web2 identities, and they get them tied to Web3 wallets. So that's going to be interesting how they achieve that and how it works. Um, and they do some AI stuff. I really don't think AI needs to be involved in reputation. They're a different product and a different. I know maybe some people may disagree with that, but um, they're they're a different domain. Very much, obviously, there's going to be some involvement, but not with the core product. So what was the biggest thing that was interesting about this was in this article they talk about access to under collateralized loans through earned reputation. So where's it? I have to read this over again. Where can I get it? So users are scored for actions like successful loan repayment, DAO participation, consistent engagement, and content creation. Right. And the other thing about it is there is a social, there's like in their system there's actually a credit score of some type, an actual number tied to yourself, to your person, but it's actually tied to your Web 2 identities. Um, but I'll let the viewer read this. I don't want the video to be past 20. It's 20 minutes now, so we're gonna end it. Please read this article. It's something to be aware of, and I'm gonna spend some time this week reading more on it. And of course, there's nothing. It's not too urgent because obviously mainnet launch will be expected later this year. So if you ever wanted to invest in something like this, if you think it's the right answer, then then you can worry about that later this year. And obviously, we'll be watching that, and I'll be reporting about it on this channel. And just note, socially, I like this end of it is kind of sums up what it's going for. Social AI chain is poised to redefine how identity, reputation, and credit worthiness work in a decentralized world. So that's it. It is, and all the descriptions of how they do that. Oh, here are social plus credit scores on chain. So that they're just describing, immutably capture social credit scores. So that's immutably is a very important word in there. But um, that's yeah. There's a lot of similarities to what we're doing at Nomi, but it's not the exact same. So it's very much reputation on the blockchain is very much anybody's game. And I will end off just by saying, look, the company or group of people who get the design, the decisions, the attributes, the connectivity between identity and so on, the team that gets that right, they're going to do very well for themselves, and the early investors, like the VCs and whatnot. If there are VCs involved, maybe it's just a pure token launch, and then it's like Bitcoin. It's whether you buy the token or not, right? And all the incentives are aligned because they were well thought out. And obviously, I'm talking about I'm hopefully talking about the work we've done with Nomi. I wonder if yeah. So just to show it, yeah, no, KNOMEE is how we currently spell it. Um, uh, why is this not moving? Oh, I see. Yeah. That's about it. I definitely don't do too much rehearsals for these 2320. I guess I'm used to doing 25-minute video. Hopefully it was entertaining. Rene-Lee out. I'm gonna go to work, drive some Uber, and on this channel we talk about the future of the blockchain industry, which is really reputation on a blockchain. Talk to you later.